Hi guys, very good morning to all of you and welcome to Oliveboard. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you clearly. आवाज आ रही है मेरी? सबको आ रही है? चलिए परफेक्ट है. फटाफट से चेक कर लेते हैं कौन कौन आ गया है वही सेशन में ऑन टाइम. हाय गुड मॉर्निंग श्री, प्रियंका, विष्णु, देवशीष, अमन, मास्टर ऑफ गेमिंग स्नेहा, सृष्टि, सौरभ, साई, श्रुतांशु, नवीन, सुरेश. वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग. स्तुति, अरुण, राजू पांडे जी, रेसर हेल, दिनेश, सुष्मिता, गार्गी, प्रसन्नजीत, योगेश. वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग. चलिए शुभांकर दास, गुड मॉर्निंग. गुड मॉर्निंग. गुड मॉर्निंग राजीव. हितेश, गुड मॉर्निंग. चलिए सिरशा, गुड मॉर्निंग. स्टार्ट करते हैं सेशन को. तो आज का डिस्कशन रहेगा हमारा 3 अगस्त करंट अफेयर्स के ऊपर एंड 2 अगस्त के हम क्या देखेंगे, एमसीक्यूज. सो विल डिस्कस द करंट अफेयर्स एमसीक्यूज ऑफ 2 अगस्त एंड ऑल द न्यूज ऑफ 3 अगस्त. दोज आर इंपॉर्टेंट, especially relevant to banking sector, but we cover all other news as well. So if you're preparing for your state level examination and other examinations also, you can cover each and every important news from TNA. So TNA is our daily current affairs show which you are watching right now. This is called TNA. Sometimes people in TNA ask what is TNA. तो मैंने कहा थोड़ा सा बता देता हूँ. When people throw a stone at you, turn them into milestone. सचिन तेंदुलकर सर का थॉट्स था. Because I know that as an aspirant, you guys have to face lots of the comment from multiple people around you, especially father's friend, uncle, aunties, and relatives. That what you are doing from last 2 years, what you are doing from last 1 year, why you have done engineering when you wanted to become banker, why you have done MBA when you wanted to do government job. So you get lots of these points, but the day you will get succeed, guys, all of them will come back to you. But this time, their question will be, "Hey, you cleared it. Can you guide to my kid? Can you tell to my nephew that how you have cleared? Please guide them as well." So questions and answers will change with that time. Remember this thing, right? चलिए. हाँ भाई, तो प्लीज डाउनलोड द Oliveboard application, subscribe the Oliveboard YouTube channel, press the bell icon to never miss any updates. The PDF of Aditya sir sessions will be available in the Telegram group GA Genius. You'll be able to find all the PDF of mine in the file section. So join the group. Homework questions. Question number 1 was, the interest of money market instrument usually paid on. So money market instruments are the instruments. Examples are call money market. इसके examples क्या है? Call money market, right? After that, notice money. Main examples are T-bills, treasury bills, cash management bills, certificate of deposit, commercial paper, right? Ways and means advances. So all these are the instruments of money market. In these instruments of money market, where we people do invest, that is treasury bill, cash management bill, certificate of deposit, commercial paper. In all of these places, we are eligible to get the interest at the maturity period. They are a type of promissory note. Promissory note means we can invest once, we have to wait till maturity period to get the refund amount. So they are the promissory note. Second question is loan against National Savings Certificate, which is a type of government bond. NSC is a type of government bond. It is the type of investment for a fixed maturity period. It is a type of investment for a fixed maturity period. Very similar to FD. Very similar to FD. Whenever we are taking bonds against fixed deposit or bonds, these types of collaterals comes under pledge. Pledge is the collateral where we have to submit the collateral with the bank, and against that collateral we are able to get the loan from bank. Collateral will be holded by bank until we are unable to return the loan amount back fully with the complete interest. Other examples are gold loan, jewelry loan. They are also the examples of pledge loans. Third, loan syndication is the example of which of the following? Answer is none of these. Answer why? Loan syndication is the example of syndicate banking. Syndicate banking, in which more than one bank make a group to provide banking facility to a single customer, is called syndicate banking. Consortium finance is the example. Actually, syndicate loan or loan syndication is called consortium finance. इसको consortium finance भी बोलते हैं. Those who are listening these terms for the first time, please read about them. They are very very important terminologies. चलिए, आंसर्स आए थे हमारे नेहा अग्रवाल मैम की तरफ से. इंटरेस्ट पेड ऑन द मेच्योरिटी लोन अगेंस्ट दिस वन comes under the movable assets, and this is called pledge type of collateral. Loan syndication is the example of consortium or consortium banking. It is actually called syndicate banking. Yeah, consortium banking also we can call it, no issues. Sambit Sahu sir, answers आए थे सर के perfect answers थे 1 2 3. मिलिंद स्मिता कुमारी जी, मुराली के परफेक्ट आंसर्स. वेंकट साई सेवा फुल डिटेल, इन्होंने एनएससी का भी डिटेल बताया था. 6.8%, 5 to 10 years. एनएससी का मेच्योरिटी पीरियड 5 ईयर होगा, एक बार चेक करना साइड. मिथिलेश आजाद सर, मिथिलेश आजाद सर के आंसर्स आए थे. गुंजन वर्मा जी, प्राची प्रियदर्शनी, स्नेहा, आफ्टर दैट शिवानी अग्रवाल, कुसुम, सृष्टि, मिहिर, श्री, प्रियंका, दीपेंद्र राठौर जी कुछ पूछ रहे थे. पेटीएम में भी ऑप्शन आ रहा है अकाउंट एग्रीगेटर का. यस, पेटीएम ऑल्सो गॉट द लाइसेंस ऑफ account aggregator. Such types of platforms are called in platforms को बोला जाता है. Those are providing you facility of platform also and aggregator also. एक word missing है in between the session. It will come in my mind. I'll definitely tell you. ठीक है, मैं बताऊंगा कि ऐसे जो दोनों ही चीजें प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं उनको क्या बोलते हैं. चलिए, होमवर्क फॉर टुमारो, कल के लिए होमवर्क देख लीजिएगा. Who is the Chief Executive Officer of Energy Efficiency Services? Second, who is the Chairperson of National Highway Authority of India? Third, who is the CMD of National Small Industries Corporation? Fourth, who is the Director of Zoological Survey of India? चलिए, तो ये आंसर्स यहां पर लगाइएगा क्विकली कमेंट बॉक्स में. ऑफर चल रहे थे आपके, वैलिडिटी, डबल वैलिडिटी ऑफर. इट वाज अवेलेबल टिल यस्टरडे नाइट. Usually I have been seen that these offers are continued till 10 or 11 years until unless our tag team doesn't get active. वो 10:30 के बाद एक्टिव होते हैं. If anyone of you missed it, you can go and check after this session. If it is available, then you can use coupon code Aditya. Go for the offers, get the complimentary access of paid TNS subscription as well. JAIIB courses are live till yesterday. 50% flat off was available. You can check it today. Now I'll be taking the classes in JAIIB also. Single course for the preparation of SBI, IBPS, RRB, RBI, all the examination. Complete current affairs will be covered in a single batch. This batch is called Complete Banking and Financial Awareness batch by Aditya sir. In this batch, if you are using the code Aditya, you will get two things: maximum discount. Second, complimentary access to paid TN. It means it is a combination of banking awareness, static GK and current affairs. One course for all examination. Validity till 31st March 2023. आ जाते हैं MCQ revision question number 1 पर. Which company has replaced Paytm as a title sponsor for all the international domestic cricket matches by BCCI, organized by BCCI, Board of Control for Cricket in India? Correct answer is Mastercard. So Mastercard ने अभी recently Paytm को replace किया. Mastercard 1966 was formed. New York is the headquarter. Michael Maybach is the CEO and Ajay Pal Singh Banga sir is the chairperson. Indian है, so Ajay Pal Singh Banga sir is the chairperson. आगे आ जाए. Consider the correct statement about the RBI guidelines to ease the transition to new card on file tokenization policy. Now, point number 1, from 1st October, no entity in the card transaction other than card issuers, card network card networks shall store the card on file. Central bank notified in two interim measures. Point number 2. For handling the other post transaction activities, acquiring bank can continue to store these details till March 2023. Point number 3. The directives issues under Section 10 and Section 18 of Payment and Settlement Act 2007. So first and third, अच्छा Jan 23 होगा, ठीक है. Second one is wrong. Very good. First of all, very good. You guys have gone through with the data very properly. Then only you are able to answer this question. Otherwise, so much minute details to find out in so much information is difficult. Really difficult task. So yeah, it is correct. Very good, guys. So from 1st of October onwards, tokenization should be implemented. The last date to implement tokenization is 30th of September. 1st October से implement हो जाएगा. Now, after that, card issuing banks and other are not except card issuing bank and network, other merchant or intermediates are not allowed to store the data of customers. Card issuing banks will be allowed to store the data of customers till 31st of January 2023. तो इनको भी एक टाइमलाइन दिया गया है कि आप 31st जैन तक स्टोर करें. After that, you also have to remove this. These directives has been issued according to Section 10, Section 18 of Payment and Settlement Act. Still, if you are not able to understand this news, no worries. Simply watch the TNA of yesterday. We had a great discussion over this particular news yesterday. तो कल का TNA देखें, आपको सारा न्यूज समझ में आ जाएगा सर. यहां पर आती है वो बात जो मैं भी आपसे बोल रहा था. Payment gateway, payment aggregator. There are two things. And yesterday I told you the difference between them with the help of an image like this. These are the payment gateway applications. Here's the payment gateway. Our banks comes under payment gateway. Paytm type of companies comes under payment gateway aggregators. They comes under payment gateway aggregators. Those are providing you platform as well as they are working as the aggregator to transfer the money. Repeating again, yesterday also I had a discussion over it, so please do watch the TNA of yesterday if you are unable to understand this news. आज का काम होगा हमारा discussion over all these things in quickly. Is there any way to offline the classes of any batch in Super Elite? There's no offline classes, beta. Classes will be online, classes will be live, and that classes will be converted into videos, so you can watch videos at your timing at any moment. कभी भी आप चाहें तो उन videos को देख सकते हैं. But there is no offline institution of Oliveboard where I can come personally and teach you guys. ठीक है, चलो आगे आ जाएं. So which company has received the approval from Reserve Bank of India to start NBFC operation recently? Correct answer is Piramal Enterprises. Piramal Enterprises is the old enterprises in India. They were involved in the pharmaceutical sector from long back. Now they want to enter into the financial sector. So with the help of non-bank financial company license, they are entering into it. Piramal has acquired Diwan Housing Finance at the amount of 34,250 crore रुपए. मेरे जस्ट पीछे डेटा है, एक बार देखिएगा आप. डेटा इंपॉर्टेंट है. 34,250 करोड़ रुपए के डेटा पर एक्वायर किया था इन्होंने DHFL को. एंड आफ्टर दैट द सेम कंपनी दे विल बी कन्वर्टिंग ऑन द नेम ऑफ पीरामल. हाँ, हाउसिंग फाइनेंस में इन्वॉल्व रहेंगे. आई मीन टू डाउनलोड द वीडियोस इन द एप्लीकेशन. बालाजी, यू विल हैव द वीडियोस in your application. You will have the videos in your application for the validity period of your course. Super Elite means if you have subscribed for 12 months, so you will have all the videos for 12 months with you. Anytime you can watch them n number of times. ठीक है, चलो आगे आ जाए. Which Indian institution of technology has launched Nilekani Center for AI for Bharat to promote the Indian language technology? Correct answer is IIT Madras. करेक्ट आंसर इज IIT मद्रास. तो IIT मद्रास आपके पास यहां पर आंसर बन रहा है. IIT मद्रास विल बी द आंसर. ठीक, इन्होंने भी रिसेंटली नीलेकानी सेंटर लॉन्च किया. इट वाज इनॉग्रेटेड बाय नंदन नीलेकानी सर, को फाउंडर ऑफ इंफोसिस, एंड नीलेकानी फाउंडेशन के हेल्प से इसको सेटअप किया गया. सो नीलेकानी फाउंडेशन हैज गिवन द अमाउंट ऑफ 36 करोड़ रुपी फॉर द फाउंडेशन ऑफ दिस AI फॉर भारत campaign. आगे आ जाए. IIT Madras in news, few more points you can revise it quickly. I'm moving towards the next point. ठीक है. Next point. Which union minister has inaugurated the first all India district legal service authorities? Yesterday we have discussed about that. What is National Legal Service Authorities? It is an organization which was set up in India to provide quick legal aid to the people, those who deserve the support from the government of India's side, and they are unable to get the support from the legal aid because of the expenditure issues. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir inaugurated All India District Legal Service Authorities meet. It was the first edition of such meeting. That was conducted. पहला edition था. It was conducted by National Legal Service Authority. Just let me switch off the cam. National Legal Service Authority conducted it. National Legal Service Authority was formed on 9 November 1995 under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. Its purpose is to provide free legal services to the eligible candidates and to organize लोक अदालत for speedily resolution of cases. तो इनका इनका मेन मोटिव है. यहां पर आपके पास जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के चेयरमैन है दैट इज उदय यू ललित सर, एंड द चीफ ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज मिस्टर NV Ramanna sir. The appointed lead of this organization is NV Ramanna sir. आगे आ जाते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, नेक्स्ट वन. कैंप पर वापस आ जाता हूं मैं. क्वेश्चन पढ़ लिया होगा आप लोगों ने अब तक. द स्पोर्ट्स डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पंजाब इज गोइंग टू ऑर्गेनाइज पंजाब खेड मेला. हाउ मेनी स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट विल बी हेल्ड इनटू दिस खेड मेला? ये कल पीडीएफ में आपके इंक्लूड किया था मैंने. सो देयर आर 30 गेम्स, 30 स्पोर्ट्स in 6 different group, like under 14, under 17, 17 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. So in these 6 groups, 30 sports will be conducted under it. The motive is to identify the talent, the hidden talent in between the people of India related to the sports. So that talented sportsmen can be trained by the government for the upcoming events. Like next Olympic, next Commonwealth game, the next Olympiads. तो इन सब के लिए उनको ट्रेन किया जा सकता है. आगे आ जाए. पंजाब related few points are there. So page number 1, 2, 3, very less points, right? ये एक important point था. Shera was the mascot announced by Punjab Election Commission to increase the awareness related to the voting. आगे आ जाए. Which state chief minister has flagged off मुख्यमंत्री महत्री न्याय रथ? अभी हाल ही में निम्नलिखित में से किस राज्य ने मुख्यमंत्री महतारी न्याय रथ को हरी झंडी दिखाई है सर? सो करेक्ट आंसर है सर छत्तीसगढ़. या छत्तीसगढ़ हैज लॉन्च्ड दिस टाइप ऑफ इनिशिएटिव. Under this initiative, the government will be making people aware related to the law services with the help of short movies in Hindi and Chhattisgarhi to be shown on LED size. And this chariot will have 2 lawyers. These lawyers will listen the problems of women, grievances of women, and will give them suggestion that how to initiate in such type of cases. So basically it is related to court and law cases, that how to resolve such type of cases and what to do, what are the steps to make people aware about it. This is what the initiative launched by Mukhyamantri Mehtari Nyay Rath, launched by Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. Few days before there was a question, Mukhyamantri Mitan Yojana, and most expected question in the upcoming examination. Mukhyamantri Mitan Yojana was launched by Chhattisgarh government with the motive to provide or serve the services of state government at the doorstep. Doorstep services by the state government. Scheme called Mukhyamantri Mitan scheme that was launched by Chhattisgarh. Point clear है? चलिए, बहुत बढ़िया. एक बार सीसी लिख दीजिएगा, एक बार सीसी लिख दीजिएगा. हाँ, नेक्स्ट है, which of the following state has issued an order to implement the first phase of chief minister's breakfast scheme at 1545 government primary schools? Guys, the first state in India to implement breakfast scheme with the midday meal is Tamil Nadu. तो पहला स्टेट है आपका तमिलनाडु. The budget allocation for this scheme is approximately 33.56 crore rupee. Every student will be provided 150 to 500 gram of breakfast with the sambar and vegetables on 2 days. The breakfast may be, बस इतना ही काफी है. मीन्स बजट एलोकेशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाट दे आर गोइंग टू सर्व विल नॉट कम इन द एग्जामिनेशन, राइट? सो चेन्नई इज द कैपिटल, M.K. Stalin is the chief minister, and R.N. Ravi is the governor of the state at present. 1545 schools में इसको अभी implement किया गया है. The point related to Tamil Nadu, Tata Power made deal with the Tamil Nadu government to invest 3,000 crore rupee in the construction of new solar cell module manufacturing unit in Tricolour. In the presence of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, MoU was signed between Tamil Nadu and Singapore-based IGSS venture. Tamil Nadu replaced Bihar. West Bengal became the largest state in terms of outstanding portfolio of microfinance in India. The definition of microfinance is loan provided to a family where the family yearly income should not be more than 3 lakh rupee. यही तो डेटा होते हैं जो एग्जाम में पूछे जाते हैं, राइट? आगे आ जाए. तमिलनाडु चीफ मिनिस्टर M.K. Stalin has launched annum एथोजुम स्कीम. अब ये स्कीम्स के बारे में जो है पहले हम डिस्कस कर चुके, एक बार आप रिवाइज कर लीजिएगा. तो पेज नंबर 1, पेज नंबर 2, पेज नंबर 3, पेज नंबर 4. So these are the 4 pages related to the revision of Tamil Nadu. आगे आ जाए. नेक्स्ट है, who has become the richest woman in Asia? Richest woman in Asia with 11.3 billion of fortune according to the Bloomberg Billionaire Index. Correct answer is Savitri Jindal ma'am. Savitri Jindal ma'am became the richest woman of Asia with 11.3 billion fortune according to the Bloomberg Index. Jindal ma'am is the richest, India's richest woman, 10th richest woman in the world, 10th richest person in the country. She replaced recently Yang Huiya with the net worth of 11 billion and became the richest woman of Asia. एशिया की सबसे richest woman बन गई है. Recent power plant in news. Yes. Well, yes. Future Banker Club, sir. Definitely, I will be working over it. Give me this weekend time. Next week we'll definitely have the data related to solar power plants. Don't worry. ठीक, चलिए. Today's news. आ जाते हैं आज के न्यूज में. न्यूज नंबर 1 related to the economy, banking, finance. You can call whatever. GST collection of July 2022 is the second highest ever. 1.49 lakh crore rupee. The highest GST collection was in the month of April, 1.68 lakh crore. We are aware about it. So 1.68 lakh crore was the GST collection in the month of April, right? Now in the month of July, it is 1.49 lakh crore. GST collection has increases by 28%. And it was the second highest GST collection by the government of India. दूसरा सबसे ज्यादा GST collection रहा है यहाँ पर. ठीक है. Same month, 1 year ago, the GST collection was just 1.16 lakh crore. This year 1.49. Huge increment. GST was introduced in July 2017. 1st of July 2017, GST was introduced. It was introduced on the recommendation of Vijay Kelkar committee, right? Amitabh Bachchan was the brand ambassador of GST. GST in the world was first implemented by France, but Indian GST is based on the GST model of Canada. Assam was the first state in India to implement GST. Jammu Kashmir was the last state in India to implement GST. J&K was the state at that time. So these are the points related to GST. ठीक, ये points हो गए आपके. Maximum GST was collected in the month of April 2022. Amount was 1.68 lakh crore. So amount was 1.68 lakh crore. Clear है? आगे चले. Next, यहाँ पर आपके पास full data है. January to July. It is important to remember at least from April to July. अप्रैल से जुलाई तक का याद रखना जरूरी होगा सर. ठीक है. हाँ. GST calculated. GST is the indirect tax. GST कौन सा टैक्स है सर? It is the indirect tax. Different slabs are there for the different products. So it is not easy to explain you like okay GST is calculated like this. Different products, different taxes. चलिए आगे आ जाएं. Consider the correct statement about the recent news of GST Council. 47th GST Council was conducted under the chairmanship of Nirmala Sitharaman ji. Point number 2, 49 GST Council was conducted in Chandigarh. Point number 3, GST Council was formed in the year 2016 after inserting Section 2, Article 279A of Indian Constitution. Now, what is the correct answer? Correct answer is first one is correct, third one is correct. It was 47th edition of GST Council which was conducted in Chandigarh recently. Nirmala Sitharaman is the chairperson of GST Council. GST Council was formed in 2016 by Article 279 of Indian Constitution. किससे बना था? Article 279 of Indian Constitution. Point clear? चलिए आगे move करें. Next है second question है. Which of the following secretary is the ex officio secretary of GST Council? GST Council में कौन सा secretary head होता है? If you know the answer, tell me who is the current secretary on this position. Who is that person who is on this position at present? Option D, Revenue Secretary. So what is the answer? Who is the Revenue Secretary of India? Mr. Tarun Bajaj sir is the Revenue Secretary of India. तो Tarun Bajaj sir Revenue Secretary हैं. आगे आ जाए अगले न्यूज पर. न्यूज नंबर 2. Second news. Satyendra Prakash sir appointed as the Principal Director General of PIB. PIB सबने सुना हुआ है, right? What is PIB? Press Information Bureau. PIB. Whenever we want to confirm any data, what we do? I always suggest if you want to confirm any data, if you want for the examination you need a genuine data. So for that you have to visit where? TNA? No. TNA is okay, but finally you have to visit where? PIB. Because my source is also PIB. मैं अपनी तरफ से तो कंटेंट नहीं बना रहा. Where I am visiting? PIB. All India Radio website. So AIR. So mainly the source of TNA is AIR and PIB. So visit PIB for the sources. So this PIB Press Information Bureau is the Department of Government of India which release each and every information related to the Government of India as well as the other news in India. Satyendra Prakash sir recently appointed as the Principal Director General of PIB. He is the Indian Information Services Officer of 1988 batch, replacing to JAIIB Bhatnagar sir. किसको replace कर रहे हैं? JAIIB Bhatnagar sir को replace कर रहे हैं. So Satyendra Prakash sir will be holding the position of Principal Director in PIB. Till now he was the Principal Director in Central Bureau of Communication. So he was in the Ministry of Communication till now. He has already served at the multiple places, like on the different positions. He have worked in the Ministry of Information Broadcasting, Additional Director in Doordarshan, Director of Media, Ministry of Communication, IT, Ministry of Civil Aviation, and now Press Information Bureau. Press Information Bureau was founded in the year 1919 at the time of Britishers. Okay. Now, 1941, J. Natarajan became the first Indian head of Bureau of Principal Information Officers. So, the first Indian chief of PIB was Mr. J. Natarajan. The organization name was renamed to Press Information Bureau in the year 1946. The bureau was reformed many times since independence 1947. Multiple time it was restructured, reconstructed. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर है. आगे मूव करें. रंजना देसाई मैम और कुछ भी डिलिमिटेशन. शी इज द रंजना देसाई मैम प्रेस काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया चेयरपर्सन है, डिलिमिटेशन कमीशन की चेयरपर्सन है. रिसेंटली एक और कमेटी बनाई थी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया हैज फॉर्म्ड वन मोर कमेटी. एक और कमेटी बनाई थी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया ने. नो 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 नो, उत्तराखंड हाई कोर्ट और उत्तराखंड गवर्नमेंट मेड कमेटी फॉर सिविल यूनिफॉर्म कोड. सिविल यूनिफॉर्म कोड के लिए कमेटी बनाई थी उत्तराखंड हाई कोर्ट ने. फॉर दैट पर्पस शी इज द चेयरपर्सन. आगे आ जाए. रिसेंट अपॉइंटमेंट में एमडी एंड सीईओ ऑफ एनएसई इज आशीष कुमार चौहान सर. न्यू सीईओ ऑफ वोडाफोन आइडिया इज अक्षय मुंद्रा. इंटर्न सीईओ ऑफ संजय कुमार जैन सर. जस्ट अ सेकेंड. अच्छा, नेशनल लैंड मोनेटाइजेशन कॉर्पोरेशन, संजय कुमार जैन सर. ठीक है. सही है. नेशनल लैंड मोनेटाइजेशन कॉर्पोरेशन करेक्ट है. एडिशनल इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर ऑफ यस बैंक रामा सुब्रमण्यम गांधी सर. एंड टीना रासू कोरोसेन सर को अपॉइंट किया गया था IAPH का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इन इंडिया. Sir, please make a session on the appointment and resignation. Prasad, I think you are already there on the elite platform, right? Why not you are going through with the paid TNA, where we are already doing all these sessions in a topic wise manner, right? तो आप एक बार उसको देखिएगा. PDF of IITs in news. Chatterjee ji, I think I have shared the PDF of IITs in news not more than a week or 10 days before. It is available on our Telegram group. Simply go and see the Telegram group Genius. In the files option, you will be able to find it. Still, I'll be sharing the updated one in next 5 to 10 days. चलिए आ जाए अगले न्यूज के तरफ. कल ही किया है, राइट? हाँ, कल ही किया है. चलिए आ जाते हैं इस न्यूज पर. गवर्नमेंट टू रिलीज द स्पेशल commemorative postal stamp to honor Tricolour designer P Venkayya on 146th birth anniversary of P Venkayya sir. 2nd of August 2022 was 146th anniversary of P Venkayya sir. P Venkayya sir was the designer of the national Indian flag, the Tricolour national Indian flag. उसके designer थे P Venkayya sir. So during this birth anniversary, PM Modi released the postal stamp with the postal stamp and Tiranga Utsav. You know, everyone is aware about it this year. This year, government have a plan for Har Ghar Tiranga. Har Ghar Tiranga, that on 15 August 2022, every Indian should host the flag at their home. So, इसको नाम दिया गया हर घर तिरंगा कैंपेन. Anthem and video was also released. Recently, one postal stamp was released with the pic of P Venkayya sir. P Venkayya sir was born on 2nd August 1876 in Machilipatnam town of Andhra Pradesh. National flag was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India on which date? Answer बताओ जरा फटाफट से. National flag was adopted. नेशनल फ्लैग कोड 2002 है, करेक्ट है. नेशनल फ्लैग was adopted on which date by the Constituent Assembly of India? Very good. 22nd July 1947. So this is the date on which national flag was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of India. आते हैं Commonwealth Games पर सर. In the Commonwealth Games, the team of 4 women from India won the first ever medal in lawn balls. So lawn balls is also a game होता है. In this game, recently the Indian team has won gold medal. It was the first medal in this game and that is directly gold. So this team made of 4 women from India, Rupa Rani, Lovely Chaube, Pinky, Nayan Moni, Sakya. So these are the 4 women from India. With this team has been formed and they won the gold medal for the first time in this game category. हाँ, possible है that I was also reading few points today morning that in this game lawn balls, in this lawn balls actually this ball is also called, मतलब मैं भी पढ़ रहा था आज सुबह इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा कि क्या होता है ये लॉन बॉल्स वगैरह. ये गेम वी हैव, दैट इज नॉट अ वेरी फेमस गेम इन इंडिया, राइट. ये बहुत ज्यादा फेमस गेम तो नहीं है इंडिया में. तो इसको जैक एंड किटी कहा जाता है. these balls are called जैक और किटी. these balls which are used in this game, they are called jack or kitty. So do not worry, I'll come up with the important terminologies either tomorrow or in the MCQ session. तो हम कर लेंगे important terminologies related to this game, ठीक है. Because there is a great possibility that IBPS will definitely raise few here and there question related to this game. कर लेंगे वो अपन कवर, ठीक. चलिए आगे आते हैं, सेशन में मूव करते हैं. So India has won so far how many medals? 10 medals. 10 medals has won by India so far. Gold, Mirabai Chanu, Jeremy, Anchita, and our lawn ball team. So they won it, right? Then silver medal and bronze medal. So here we have the list of medals till now, that is updated till now, ठीक है. और मेडल्स जो इंक्रीज हुए हैं टिल येस्टरडे इवनिंग, दैट यू विल बी एबल टू गेट टुमारो. तो कल का टीएनए देख लेना, यू विल गेट द अपडेट्स बाय टुमारो, डोंट वरी. सो जो रिमेनिंग इंक्रीज हुए हैं बाय येस्टरडे इवनिंग और येस्टरडे नाइट, यू विल गेट बाय टुमारो. कल मिल जाएंगे आपको बाकी, ठीक है. Who have been named as the India's flag bearer for the Commonwealth Game 2022? India's Commonwealth Game flag bearer for the year 2022. Correct answer is PV Sindhu and Manpreet Singh. So PV Sindhu, Manpreet Singh were the flag bearers. चलिए आगे आ जाए अगले न्यूज की तरफ. थोड़ा सा और क्विक करते हैं, सेशन को टाइम पर वाइंड अप करना है. अश्विनी वैष्णव इनॉग्रेटेड बड़ी सर्दी मावली गेज converted rail section. So Ashwini Vaishnav inaugurated the rail in Rajasthan, basically in Rajasthan. Badi Sardi, Udaipur city daily special, one train has been inaugurated. Rewa Udaipur city weekly special train has been inaugurated. So this Rewa Udaipur means that is Madhya Pradesh to Rajasthan. So these trains were inaugurated in Rajasthan, inaugurated by Ashwini Vaishnav sir, and inaugurated Badi Sardi Mavli gauge converted rail section. So this rail section is located in which state? That may be a question. Either which rail section has been inaugurated recently or located in which state. These are the two possible questions. सिंपल न्यूज है, सिंपल तरीके से ही कवर करना है. वन मोर टाइम वी विल डिस्कस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एमसीक्यू. नेक्स्ट है, Karnataka government announced the various welfare schemes on completion of 1 year. So the new Karnataka government, the government which is working or regulating the state at present, that government has completed 1 year. So Karnataka government chief minister Basavaraj Bommai has announced the various welfare programs on the occasion of his 1 year completion of government. First is Vidya Nidhi program. Vidya Nidhi program. Under this program, state government will be providing the scholarship from 2,500 rupee to 11,000 rupee to the 11,000 rupee to the children of farmers, weavers, taxi driver, fishermen who are studying in the 11th class. So 2,500 to 11,000 rupees scholarship will be provided by the state government under Vidya Nidhi program. So Vidya Nidhi program is started by which state? Karnataka. Point number 2, Swami Vivekananda Yuva Sangha. So state will be starting 28,000 in 28,000 villages. Training will be given to the youth to involve them into the entrepreneurs. 5 engineering colleges will be upgraded to the standards of IITs. So Swami Vivekananda Yuva Sangha will be started in 28,000 villages. Of which state? Answer will be Karnataka. Started by Karnataka government itself. तो मेन है यहाँ पर विद्या निधि प्रोग्राम 2,500 to 11,000 rupees scholarship will be provided under it. Chief Minister also announced 8,000 classrooms will be built and 100 primary healthcare center will be upgraded in the state to develop the education and health services. Education and the health services. ठीक है, आगे आ जाए. Reliance Ola and Rajesh Export. Reliance, Ola and Rajesh Export has signed an agreement for battery manufacturing. So 3 companies, they are going to avail the facility of PLI, Production Link Incentive. What is the PLI? For the chemistry, for the advanced chemistry cell battery storage manufacturing. So PLI was 18,100 crore rupee. 18,100 crore rupee was the PLI scheme. PLI amount, production link incentive amount under the scheme of advanced chemistry cell battery storage. Say, automobile sector is moving from the traditional petrol and diesel to the electric vehicles. For the electric vehicles, one of the main requirement is what? Batteries, the new types of more efficient batteries. So for the battery manufacturing in India, a new setup will be created by Reliance, Ola, Rajesh Export together. They collaborated for this purpose. उन्होंने collaboration किया है. Companies expected to create the manufacturing capacity of 95 gigawatt hours. Other details they have given. There are total 10 companies with the manufacturing capacity of 128 gigawatt will be able to raise the PLI amount. तो maximum 10 companies जो हैं उनको इसमें PLI scheme में advantage मिलेगा incentive का. One of the combination will be these 3, Reliance, Ola and Rajesh Export. अच्छा, few days before we discussed the news related to Rajesh Export. Rajesh Export, a gold retailer based in Bangalore, has announced to invest 3 billion to build India's first display manufacturing unit. India का पहला display manufacturing unit will be set up by Rajesh Export in which state? Telangana, not in Karnataka. तो इन्होंने announce किया that they are going to invest in where? In Telangana. तेलंगाना में display manufacturing unit को set up करेंगे. अच्छा, what was the PLI amount for display manufacturing? Display manufacturing unit के लिए कितना है PLI amount? तो पहली चीज तेलंगाना याद रखना है, otherwise you'll answer it बेंगलुरु और कर्नाटका. ठीक है. Joint military exercises के लिस्ट है हमारे पास. हाँ भाई, डिस्प्ले मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट का PLI अमाउंट कितना था आपके पास? सेमीकंडक्टर कैटेगरी में ही आता है ये आपका. यस, इट कम्स अंडर सेमीकंडक्टर कैटेगरी. So 76,000 crore rupee. India and Oman join military exercise Al Nazah 4. Commence in which state? Rajasthan. So Mahajan field firing range Bikaner, Rajasthan. Royal Army of Oman and the Indian Army conducted the joint military exercise. So 60 members of Royal Army of Oman arrived for this exercise in India. So last time this exercise was conducted in March 2019. Because of COVID, the exercise was discontinued. Now it has been started back. Oman capital is Muscat, currency is Riyal. Next, third edition of Vietnam India exercise, that is called X Winbacks. X Winbacks 2022 started in Chandi Mandir, Haryana. So with Oman, exercise conducted in Rajasthan. With Vietnam, exercise conducted in Haryana. So this is the third edition of exercise which is conducted in Haryana till 20th of August. Exercise is called X Winbacks 2022. Theme is employment and deployment of an engineering company and medical team apart from United Nations contingent for the peacekeeping mission. पता नहीं क्या लंबा सा एक्सरसाइज है, बट फॉर अस थर्ड एडिशन हरियाणा विथ वियतनाम. ये आपके पास 3 पॉइंट्स बने. रीसेंट एक्सरसाइजेस की बात करें, इंडियन आर्मी पार्टिसिपेटेड इन मल्टीनेशनल एक्सरसाइज एक्स खान क्वेस्ट 2022. 16 countries participated into it. Exercise was conducted in Mongolia. India and Bangladesh has Sampriti X, that is Sampriti 10 exercise was conducted in Joshore military station, Bangladesh from 5th of June to 16th of June. Third edition of Indian Navy and Bangladesh Navy exercise Bongo Sangar was conducted at the Port Mangala in Bangladesh. Then corporate exercise between India and Bangladesh was held in Bay of Bengal. So Bangladesh के साथ में back to back 3 exercises. Ex Kripan Shakti exercise was conducted in West Bengal. It was a trial service or trial Shakti exercise conducted between Indian Army, Indian Navy and Air Force. So trial Shakti exercise it was. आगे आ जाए. India to participate in 17 nation drill, that is called Pitch Black 2022 in Australia from 19th of August. So from 19th of August onward, India is going to participate in Pitch Black 2022. Pitch Black 2022 is 3-week long military exercise scheduled in Australia. Now in this exercises, first of all, this exercise conducted after the gap of 4 years. The last edition was conducted in 2018. 2018 के बाद इसको कंडक्ट किया जा रहा है. So in this exercise, the participated countries are US, India, Australia, Japan, France, Germany, Indonesia, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Netherlands, South Korea. So multiple nations are participating into it. Total nations are 17. So total 17 nations will be participating into it, and it will be hosted by Royal Australian Air Force. तो इसको होस्ट कर रहा है कौन? Royal Australian Air Force. Air Force of Australia will be hosting it. पॉइंट क्लियर है. तो टोटल 17 कंट्रीज इसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट है India and French Navy conducted the exercise in Atlantic Ocean. Exercise is called MPX. Exercise को नाम दिया गया MPX, Maritime Partnership Exercise. So maritime partnership exercise recently conducted between Indian Navy and French Navy. तो Indian Navy और French Navy के बीच में ये एक्सरसाइज आपका भी रिसेंटली हुआ है. एक लास्ट न्यूज देखते हैं. Indian Air Force will retire all Squadron MiG-21 aircraft by 2025. Why they are getting retired? First of all, they are getting retired in 3 phases. One of the main reason behind MiG-21 is MiG-21 recent crashes. In the last 20 months, 5 Indian Air Force pilots lost their life because of MiG-21 crash. MiG-21 will be replaced by new fighter jets. तो नए fighter jets से इनको replace किया जाएगा. Yes, MiG-21 are the जेट्स विच इंडिया बॉट फ्रॉम रशिया. कहां से लिए थे हमने? ये रशिया से लिए थे. सो नाउ इंडियन मेड तेजस which are the aircraft made in India, indigenously made Tejas aircraft will be replacing to MiG-21 aircraft. तो इनको जो है replace करेंगे MiG-21 aircraft को. Few more news related to the important days are there. Just go through with the important days. Tomorrow we'll have the MCQ session, same time in the TN in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So we'll revise all the important news which we are leaving today. ठीक है, चलो मिलेंगे वहां पर कल आपसे वापस. Till that time, you guys. Till that time, keep watching Oliveboard. Jai.